A very good evening, Zimbabwe, and welcome to Africa and Beyond, the television network. And we continue to take a look on what's happening in the nation of Zimbabwe without fear, without favor. And there is an issue, a report which has been reported widely in the nation of Zimbabwe. I've seen it circulating since morning, which suggests that Garwe has been arrested and also Mavetera is on the run. But there is an audio which we posted which talked about Garwe Kumanikaland. I think it's a war veteran, that Garwe Kumanikaland, who they claimed that he has been picked by some police officers, CIOs, and military. So Kozwa right here asks and says there is an audio which is circulating on social media that is saying the Minister of Local Government, ZANU-PF Mashonaland East Provincial Chairperson Garwe, and Chikomba West MP, who is also Minister of ICT, Honorable Tatinda Mavetera, have been arrested. How true is this information? And the answer is simply they have not been arrested. That is the honest truth. So we are here to actually fact check and bring the real facts, and whatever which is wrong, we dismiss it as it is, because we don't need to give people wrong information in this struggle. So when we look at it, number one, they attended parliament, they were there in parliament. And also, I don't think that the Geza faction would have the capacity to move and make those arrests so far, given the situation which is there. They are not in that capacity at this moment, which means it's far-fetched. And also, if you look at it, the person who is referred to in that audio, it's about Manicaland province, and Garwe is from Mashonaland East province. What it means is that is not true. It can't be true. And also, what is very, very important is to establish what will be the reason, what will be the charges. So as it stands right now, as I said earlier, the team Geza does not have the capacity to conduct such an arrest. They don't have the capacity so far. So maybe probably after they've made their maneuvers, Kanama protest akabudirira, if they manage to run the protest, after the protest, maybe that is when they can make those moves and make sure that they arrest. That is a possibility, maybe after the protests. But for now, they can't. When you look at it during the 2017 era, there are a lot of people who are arguing, saying that it happened, Nana Chipanga, Vanashoko, Vanani, those people who were detained. They were detained during an operation which was already underway. When you look at it, that days, they had mapressors before the military moved in, and during the moment the military moved in, took control, that is when these people were detained, some arrested, some, whatever which happened to them according to them. And I think that must be understood by our people. So far, that is not true. That has not happened, and that is the position which we need to maintain. So right now in the nation of Zimbabwe, the biggest problem we have is there is a lot of misinformation. There is a lot of information which is trending online. Some of that information is not true. We try by all means possible to verify each and every piece of information, not to just rush to post. We have to verify from the people who have sent and other sources to say, okay, is this true? Is this what is happening, and whatsoever? So what I have been told is there is something which happened in Manicaland. There is a guy who was arrested there. That is the issue, which is right here. But it was misinterpreted by a lot of people because of the name, which is popular, Rekuti Garwe. And everybody thought, maybe it's Ndara Garwe, I say. And Tatenda just angozopindira pakati. She is not even mentioned from the original audio. Tatenda is not even mentioned right there. So at this point in time, these people, they continue to be safe because they are still in charge. And up until action, tangible moves are made and done, that is when we will be expecting something else, something which is different. At this point in time, Zimbabweans, they are eager to have change. They really want change. And everyone else is expecting to see that change coming. Zvokuti vanhu vari kuda change even zvamangwana chaizvo chaizvo. It's good for the people to do so because people have suffered. people are struggling to make ends meet. Things are not proper, things are not well, at home, at work, everywhere. Things are not okay. So I think I've answered this extensively, and that is the critical information which I can deal with right now. These two people, for now, they are safe. They continue to conduct their own business. They continue to do whatever which they want to do. And one of the key issues is that these people continue to plan ahead. It seems as if they want to maintain a brave face. They are continuously mobilizing, and they are doing whatever which they've been doing in the past. They were planning actually today to say, how do we move forward with the issue of 2030 in Parliament? Those are some of the plans which were there. But I believe with those meetings were simply meetings which are meant to confuse other people, to try and create an environment that we are not in panic. That is what I believe in. Some of the key issues are that we have been looking at people like Nick Mangwana. They are not commenting on critical issues like these ones the way they would have done in the past. In the past, you could see them coming up each and every time, blasting. But this time around, they're not having that edge of coming to fight like never before. Something that is telling a lot. So we have also seen that they were actually in parliament doing whatever which they wanted to do, right there. Barakashi are the ones who are running around. So I'm trying to check on Nick Mangwana if he finally responded to Comrade Geza and whatever which happened. There are people who level-headed, who can see from far kuti no situation yachinja zvinhu zvinomira zvakanaka. But remember, vana Nick, if they get assurances, they can run propaganda. Nick is the spokesperson of the government. What it means is he is the man who is in trouble. Ndiye murume ari pakaoma, iye pamwe chete naMuswere. These are people who are very, very in the biggest in trouble. So a lot of people are asking, where is Nick Mangwana? We have not seen Nick Mangwana posting anything to do with what Comrade Geza said. When you look at it, Nick Mangwana was posting about something else which is different. He was posting about my deputy chief secretaries. He was posting about some issues which are all different altogether. He was posting about the Bedbridge Road. He was, those are the posts which he made today. They have not commented on this one, and it's strange why they have not commented on that one. So I've also checked Donza Msoro to see if Donza Msoro commented on this issue. And usually you don't see people like Donza Msoro. They're level-headed. They know how these things work. They've been there before. So when things are tough, they do not post. That is something which is very, very much. So George last posted yesterday on his Donza Msoro Yendo. He last posted yesterday, and today he didn't even bother to do so. So that should be telling to the people of Zimbabwe where we are right now. So we're looking on another Yendo, fully controlled by Georgie, to see if he posted also on his Yendo Yakanzi Jamwanda. He posted on Jamwanda, but what is very, very important is to say he reposted something chakanzi chimrenga changa chapisa zvikanzi ngatisei musoro mujecha semhou. Pretend ZANU, ZAPU, PF and their leaders don't exist. Pretend there's no war. When you mention war, tell how terrorists are dying in their dandaids and minimize your losses. Okay, this is something else. So at this point in time, he didn't post anything to do with whatever which is happening. So the last post that Jamwanda, he was trying to make the record straight about Comrade Christopher Muchangwa. Those are the posts which they last posted, which are of significance when it comes to the issues which are happening in the nation of Zimbabwe. So far, key individuals, key people have not commented on the issue of Comrade Geza. They are quiet as if nothing is happening. So I think in conclusion, Team Zimbabwe, the question is, is Mavetera safe? Is Garwe safe? Yes, they are safe, they attended parliament, they are continuing business as usual, and we need to set the record straight. So let us not be diverted our attention from the core issues which are happening, and everybody is waiting for Comrade Geza, and everybody is waiting for the 31st of March to see kuti muchapindika here murodi. Isisi hatina chatiri kuziva. We simply report whatever which we see happening in the nation of Zimbabwe. That is our duty, to come and report and go. Thank you very much, everyone. Dilion says, Bosnik, come and insult the people is always, it's very difficult. She's not going to do that. But maybe if they get assurances, but so far, Varakashi only ndo vari kuresponda. And other people who are level-headed, vatotanga kutonyomba Mnangagwa wacho, and I'm going to bring that video right here on Africa and Beyond Television Network and see how they are actually criticizing Mnangagwa for allowing Comrade Geza to get relevance. That is something which is very, very important. So I love you all. Mbire, thank you very much as well for coming. Petronella, a very good evening, and thank you very much for being here. So let us end it here so that I come with another program. I think around 8 o'clock, I'm going to come with another video where Mnangagwa is being criticized heavily for allowing the emergence of Comrade Geza. Thank you very much, everyone.